So again, we've seen some wonderful matches here for round 2. Fitting of a grand final, really, the way that Shabayev successfully dispatched of Japan's #1 player, Jun Mizutani. But now, an interesting matchup here. Wang Manyu of China against Feng Tianwei of Singapore.
Here we have Wang Manyu. She was a part of the Australian Platinum Pro Tour there, finishing runner-up. We'll see if nerves play a game here. This is her first match in the T2.
And at the other side of the table, we have Feng Tianwei of Singapore, currently ranked at 4 in the world, was as high as #2 in the world, and that was when she successfully dispatched of China in the World Team Championships all the way back in 2010. Welcome back again to Winnie Che in our referee seat.
Love all.
So here we go, Singaporean in service.
Love 1.
And we were watching the Chinese athlete Wang Manyu earlier on practice against Juicy Hook, the chopper.
She really looked like she was beating him in the practice. Really interesting stuff. But of course here, a little bit different than playing Juicy Hook. The women's game a little bit quicker. A lot of over the table action. Feng Tianwei will look to assert her authority here. The seasoned T2 athlete, her second week.
This match really, really tough to call.
2-3.
If we go on practice hall form, we would possibly favour Wang, but we know that that means absolutely nothing. It's all about out there on the match table, not looking pretty in practice.
Well, we know both players had an excellent warm-up. Feng Tianwei also practicing with Germany's Timo Boll. Don't think you can get much better than that, Gavin, for an opening practice.
It's not too shabby, is it?
Lovely little backhand over display there from Feng Tianwei. Really trying to assert authority, mixing up the play, playing to different locations on the table. Very important in the women's game.
She's really voicing it up here as the Singaporean.
She had a really sad kind of opening start to T2. Losing a few games, losing to Bernadette Shocks from Romania. So she really wants to get a few points in her team here. Keep the momentum ticking over for Team Maze.
There's a lot of pressure on your shoulders though when you are the #1 in your team. You're expected to go out there, get lots of individual points, but more importantly, points for the team.
Well, as we heard there from Shabayev in the interview, that's what he was focusing on more, getting the points for the team.
6-all.
Impressive display here from the Chinese athlete. Really rising to the occasion here. Her first week in T2. It's a lot of pressure, but she looks like she's handling it well.
That was unlucky from Feng there. tried to creep back in closer to the table, but the ball just going net off as Ball and Mays watch on.
Not catching the ball there at all, not adapting to the angle of the ball. Really struggling here a little bit. Feng Tianwei losing the lead.
8-7.
Still a few points to play here in this really important opening set.
8-7.
Please play on, says Miss Che. Of course.
Of course, the Chinese athlete not used to the T2 rules yet. We saw confusion in the first round. Technically this is her first round, even though we're in round 2.
It's a strong put away there from Feng Tianwei. A lot of players think that she doesn't have a huge amount of power, but when she's getting through the ball like that, she's as good as most of them.
Lovely little switch up there, change of angle, completely tricking Feng Tianwei. No, I'm not going to get into a backhand exchange there.
10-8.
And very quickly, we've got to 2 game points for Wang. Let's see if she can win the first of those.
11.
And she does. That's a really strong opening for the Chinese athlete. Waltzing in here, first match, very difficult.
A lot of you at home may not know, but the T2 League is playing on a rotation system with the Chinese athletes. Wang replacing Ding Ning, who has paved the way for her with a superb start in round 1.
Players, time.
It's tough when you have to try and fill the boots of the world #1 table tennis player, but she's done a great effort in managing to do that in the first set. So here we go again. It's Wang Manyu back in service.
Love 1.
The Singaporean here being very vocal. Trying to get a point for Team Mays on the board here.
1-all.
So good to see. I've just taken a little look to the left of me and I've looked over at the comfy seats. All of our dignitaries and VIPs are still here, and that's great to see as well. They really are in for some thrilling and action-packed table tennis. We still have a lot of table tennis left today and over the next 2 or 3 days.
Look at that, look at the aggression on her body as she won that point. Crucial, she needs to do a little bit more. She let Wang take a lead in the first game. She needs to do more here.
2-3.
A little bit tight there from Feng Tianwei. Doing a little bit of shadow play in that 15-second break, knowing what she needs to fix.
Let's 2-3.
Nice clear call from our referee.
Now that ball is a lot trickier than it looks. A little bit of spin and it kicked up. Feng Tianwei dealt with it superbly though, creating a little bit of angle. You saw the ball kicking off to the side.
4-2.
It's really important as well when someone spins that ball up that you don't just hit through the middle of it. You have to caress round left or right hand side of the ball so that the spin doesn't catapult the ball off the end of the table.
Thin edge there for Wang.
Little glance at our opponent there, Feng.
3-5.
Shabayev loud on the court, loud on the bench as well, supporting Feng the whole way. What a superb change of pace there, getting into a backhand exchange, but it was Wang adding and injecting more pace.
4-5. 6-4.
Lovely shot from our camera right above the table there.
6-5.
I can't believe I missed that ball. It wasn't me.
6-all.
Feng just wiping the table there. Pretty sure with Shabayev on, but right before her, there's a little bit of sweat going to be lingering on the table.
6
Two of the men's players working hard in the match before. Feng really trying to mix up the game here now, playing directly into Wang's forehand. Really important here. Keep mixing the game.
Feng Tianwei, really important here that she can get a foothold in the match. And that little spin up might just be the one to make her get closer in this match.
Oh, that was massive. Little bit of luck though, but still excellent play. Changing, playing forehand to backhand and then straight down into the middle. Hitting Wang right in the face.
9-6.
It's always a sore one. It doesn't need to be a cricket ball or a football that hits you in the face. A table tennis ball can be sore enough.
7-9.
Wang just catching her racket again.
So 3 game points for the Singaporean. And there it is. That's an unbelievable 11.
For early, I would definitely give credit to Timo Ball, the practice partner for Feng in the warm-up, playing with heavy spin, cushioning the ball. Lovely little shot of our T2 cavern there. Really is an impressive studio.
Maybe not this, yeah, okay.
As Gap
1-love.
interesting to see. Team person a little bit flat now. Shock still on the bench, but still recovering from her own individual loss.
1-all.
It's lovely the way that they can play with such high tempo and be so relaxed at the same time. Hitting the ball quickly, but relaxing the muscles as you hit.
1-3.
Both players just taking a little bit of time. Definitely going over the 15 seconds there, I think.
An interesting stat as well so far in the match. Feng Tianwei opting for 6 faster serves. Wang only going for 2, so she's wanting to tie the game down a little bit more. It's interesting how players go about their business.
injecting a little bit more pace there. The ball kicking longer than Wang expected. Just didn't adapt quick enough.
It's amazing here the difference in the positive attitude that Feng Tianwei has brought to the table here. I was right up close watching her match at the Australian World Tour, and she was very, very...
A positive attitude has come from her team. Very supportive in the Team Mia's camp.
She make power, you only like this, yeah. Not always power, yeah. Sometimes also a little slower, yeah. And
It's interesting.
maybe little here
Jorgen Persson here, obviously,
very quick, yeah.
speaks
Maybe
fluently in
attack.
English, but he
First ball
also
in here.
can speak
Second
really
then
good
change here or
Mandarin.
Okay.
So
It's service,
that's
okay.
important, and I
Service
suppose
good
that's
to
important
full,
with
then
all of his
after
business
little
opportunities
Good.
over in
Okay.
China as
Come on,
well. So an intelligent character on and off the table is Jorgen Persson.
Mei is just reassuring Feng Tianwei. Right shot, just a little bit unlucky.
Players are looking to serve so close to the net.
7-5.
Definitely fearing Feng when the ball is served long. Wang definitely has to cut down those kind of serves, the serves that drift half long into the table. Not really very impactful. It either has to be short or very, very long. Just sitting in the middle of the table isn't good enough at this level. This match definitely taking over 15 seconds between points. I'm surprised the referee has let them away with this, to be honest.
It's like someone stole the referee's cards before she came in this morning. I don't know what's going on.
I don't think we would have had that with referee Fat. He is a tough character.
And my personal favourite, referee Low from the first time. He was a character indeed.
Great action there from both players. Feng just disappearing away from the table a little bit, opening up the table for the Chinese athlete, dictating the play there.
8-4.
With just over 7 minutes to go, 1-all, 8-all. This is an exciting one as that ball just clips the net and goes over for the Singaporean player. You have to feel that this is the pivotal time in the match for both players.
Oh, a little edge there from Wang. She'll take it though. Back to 9-all. The business end of the set, of course.
9-all.
Wang has the advantage of serve. Let's see what she can do with it. Oh, the whole bench up for that one. That was massive in the context of the game. Feng leading 10-9 now. Shabayev still on his feet.
And there it is, as another fist pump from the Singaporean. Incredible how she's managed to get through that set.
Second little fist pump there, walking to her bench. Shows how much it means to her. Taking a 2-1 lead now. So important in the context of T2.
So much more animated this time round than watching her at the Australian World Tour. This is better from Feng Tianwei. She needs to keep this momentum up if she has any chance here in this match and for the rest of T2.
Well, we know this is a level she can play at. She was a part of that world-winning team back in 2010.
A cracker that was back in 2010. Can she bring some of that form to the table now? I think both players are putting on a good show here. Both playing some good table tennis. I'm sure there's more to come here.
That was a lovely little feeling there from Wang. Caressing the whole way around the ball, cutting the spin from Feng. There we can see why Feng favours the long service, catching Wang again. Really is an important part of the game if you can keep your opponent guessing.
Wonderful play all round there. Lovely opening backhand topspin from Feng, and then Wang stepping right round to hit that forehand.
Oh, look at what it means to her. She wants that $1,000 bonus.
It's a nice little incentive for both players, this.
Well, in the context of T2, she really needs as many points as she can. Had a rough opening round 1 and has fallen down the standings and the individual results. So every game matters for her from here on out.
And individually, once we end the 6 rounds and it goes to the grand finals, the 4 players in both male and female categories will go into the grand finals. And there's big money on offer for the top 2 teams for the grand finals and the top 4 players in both the male and female categories.
Of course, though, that's not the only prize money on offer. We also have the fan favourite coach. And I'm sure all 4 coaches will be eyeing that $5,000 prize up. Who will your favourite be? Tweet us and find out. You can hear the chill out from Shabayev. Animated on the bench. Just what you want in a teammate. Team Pearson, a little bit quiet there. Still clapping for their teammate, but just a little less animated. Probably something to do with the scoreline. 13-5 down.
5-6.
That's always a tough one when you serve in the net. You feel that that just kills any momentum that you had. And with 2 minutes to go, if a game did finish now, we would enter the kill zone, but it's going to be tough. There's not that much time left to play. 6 or 7 points.
Of course, both women just taking a little bit longer than 15 seconds, so we may not get there if the referees don't call it.
And that's a wonderful little flick out there from the Wang racket. She's able to just caress right round the side of the ball there.
The angle she's getting off that. Feng just playing into the middle of the table, trying not to play on the racket, but that time it didn't work.
5-9.
Feng really in trouble here. It's her incentive to not enter a kill zone.
5-10.
If Feng Tianwei was clever here, she might just dump this set. I know that they're not meant to do that, but that would give her then a chance
10-6.
in the kill zone to win 3 sets to 2 and pocket a wee bit of money.
10-6.
Just a wee bit. $1,000.
10-7.
But that's not the T2 spirit at all. Every point counts.
And there it is. How fitting that we enter the kill zone. It's been an absolute cracker here between two of the best players in the league.
Juicy Hook stepping in there to give Wang a little bit of advice. Lovely to see in the team. Confirmation of the score there. 11-8, 7-11, 9-11 and 11-7. 2 games apiece. Who will win the kill zone?
Yeah, correct. Yeah, because I understand. Yeah, but this is correct. Okay. Okay.
For those of you just tuning in, the kill zone. It's rapid fire. No, we're not chucking plates on knives at each other. It's a table tennis ball that's going rapidly across the net, back and forth, and it's first to 5 points. At 4-all, it's sudden death. One single point. So here we go.
First to 5 points. Love all.
Oh, what an opening shot that was. Wang means business. Impressive display there, playing straight down the line, tricking Feng straight away. A little bit hesitant from Feng there. Getting a little bit nervous in this kill zone game.
And now 2 serves to come from Wang. Really good again. Taking that ball as early as she could. 3 quick points. And it's just first to 5.
And Feng crawl her way back out of this one. 3-1 down. We'll see if she has the nerve.
She's taking a bit of time over this service.
Too much spin to deal with from Wang. Feng's arm just getting a little bit tight, not fully extending over the ball.
Singaporean doing well to stick in, but it's going to be tough from here. It's an uphill struggle.
Especially with the service on Wang's side. Let's see what she can do. Let's see if she's got the nerve here. One more serve in her sequence. Match point, kill zone game point, and a chance to win at $1,000.
Shaky hand. And there it is. What an incredible win for Wang. She stepped in. This was her first match, remember.
I think Feng was as surprised as me. She opted for the long serve. The long serve favouring in Feng's position normally. I'm surprised myself that Wang took the risk.
Yeah, congratulations all round from the team. And that ball just clipping the net.
Ding Ning will be pleased with her replacement. All the Chinese players playing on rotation. The points carry over from round to round, no matter who the player is.
Well done to Wang.
It's an interesting and tight little statistic. Team Pearson and Wang, 51% winning on her service.
Let's sit back, relax, and watch some of these highlights.
Really is an impressive display there from the new player to T2. Look how far she breaks that wrist there to play a little banana flick out.
So interesting that Wang Manyu was able to come through in the kill zone and win a tight 3-2 thriller.